Varma, Rishiraj Sawant, son of former Maharashtra Health Minister and Shiv Sena leader Tanaji Sawant, returned to Pune on Monday night after being reported missing. Rishiraj was en route Bangkok on a private plane but turned back near Chennai after police contacted the crew mid-air. According to Pune Joint Commissioner Ranjan Kumar Sharma, Rishiraj left for Bangkok without informing his family. The police have launched an investigation, but let's also tell you, Tanaji Sawant expressed shock over his son's actions, while police are investigating the reasons behind the travel plans. For more on this, let me cut across to Shweta Varma, joining us with more inputs. That is, Shweta, very good morning. Given the aspect that there are several versions of what has happened here, first, if you could help us understand the same.
Well, Nivedna, that's right. In fact, as we understand, this is one of its kind instance that has taken place recently, that too in the state of Maharashtra, where we have witnessed mid-air drama that is to do with the ex-minister Tanaji Sawant's son, Rishikesh Sawant. Now, what has happened is, it was just a so-called business trip to Thailand, which was not been informed to his family. And that led to the confusion somewhere that Rishikesh Sawant is apparently been kidnapped, or he is not being traceable. Reportedly, his phones were also switched off. With this, panicked Tanaji Sawant, in fact, the ex-minister, the health minister of Maharashtra, he rushed to the police station, Singhad police station, and he informed the police officials stating that his son phone has not been reachable and they suspect that can be a kind of kidnapping that has taken place. Acting swiftly to the case of ex-minister, the Pune police, in fact, they came into action, and as they understood that what had led to this particular, instance, then they got to know that he might have flown to Thailand. And this is the real picture when, after getting to learn that he might have been flown to Thailand via a chartered plane, everybody was involved in it. Now, you talk about Pune Police, DCGA, and also the MOS Aviation Minister. Everybody was reportedly involved, and this is how the pilot, in fact, who was on the chartered plane, was informed by the DGCA that he should land back to Pune, and that is where the turning point came near Andaman and Nicobar on Port Blair when he was informed. Initially, he thought it was a hoax call, and then when there was a clear intervention from DGCM, he understood the case that can be pertaining to the some kind of crime offense or anything related to that. He took a call and he came back to Pune, and then that is the time when Rishikesh Sawant, along with his two friends, realized that they are not in Thailand but they are in Pune, and then the CISF team came and then they were taken back. This is the whole drama that happened and how the mid-air sequence unfolded. In fact, the airborne flight, how it was back landing to Pune, was something to do with with the influence, with the power of ministry, and also with the political influence. This is what the netizens have been claiming. In fact, this has become a talk of the town. In fact, across Maharashtra, people have been speaking about it. If we just go through social media, people have been discussing how a flight going to overseas can be stopped midway, and then the flight comes back to Pune. Something which in a way projects about the political influence of these netas. But yes, when it comes to the case, that has taken everybody to a kind of shock, I can say, Nivedna.
Right, Shweta, I'd have to interject you over there, but for the moment, thank you very much for getting us more details and, of course, drawing clarity as well as far as that incident is concerned. Let's shift our focus now to big news that we're tracking as far